Hello everyone, this is the second grade enhanced math week 12 mixed operations solution video. Problem 1. Put the addition sign, minus sign, multiplication sign, or division sign, or add parentheses between numbers to make the following equation hold. For example, to make 5 blank 5 blank 5 blank 5 equals to 4, we can do in parentheses 5 times 5 minus 5 divided by 5 equals to 4. Let's see the below choices. We are given 4 sixes, and this should equate to something 0. We know that 6 plus 6 equals to 12. We put parentheses here. 6 plus 6 equals to 12, so 12. And we also know that this can be subtracted to 12 minus 12 equals to 0. Thus, we can put a minus sign in between. Let's not do this. Let's draw in plus sign, minus sign, and plus sign. 6 plus 6 minus 6 plus 6. But don't forget, we have to make the parentheses or it doesn't work. Let us do in parentheses. There we go. Or else the equation would be wrong. Let's move on to the next one. 4 blanks, 5 equals to 3. We can do this one as 5 minus in parentheses, and in parentheses again, sorry, do it again. Let's do this. Make it skinnier for us to see better. 5 minus in parentheses, and in parentheses again, 5 plus 5, parentheses divided by 5. And this will, of course, give us 3. Let's move on to the next one. 4 blank 4s equals to 6. We can do in parentheses 4 plus 4, that equals to 8, divided by 4 plus 4. And this gives us 6. Final one, 2, 3, 5, 1 equals to 24. We should add in something here. Well, we can do 2 times 3 times, in parentheses, 5 minus 1. And this should add up to 24. Of course, for these problems, there might be other solutions, but these are just the solutions that I come up with. Let's move on to problem 2. Find out these equations. First one, 5 times 2 times 3. Let's draw this one out. We know that 5 times 2 is 10. So 10 times 3 is just 30. Next one, 6 divided by 3 plus 15. We need to know that we always do multiplication or division first, other than subtraction or addition. But in this case, the division is first, so it doesn't really matter. 6 divided by 3 equals to 2, and 2 plus 15 equals to 17. So it's 17. Then 15 divided by 5 times 2, 15 divided by 5, 3, 3 times 2 equals to 6. So that is 6 here. 24 divided by 2 divided by 3, we can do 24 divided by 2 first. That is just 12. And 12 divided by 3 equals to 4. Next equation, 4 times 4 divided by 8. We can do 4 times 4, 16 divided by 8, 2. And finally, 3 times 6 minus 10. 3 times 6 is 18, minus 10, 8. And that is how you do problem 2. Problem 3. Find the number represented by the question mark. Let's do the first one. 6 times 4, as you can see on the top, 6 times 4, well, that is obviously 24. So let me make this a little bit clearer again, smaller, 24. Sorry, that looks like 29. It's not 29, it's 24. 24 plus 10, which is 34. And then 34 minus 16, let's do it on the top together. 4, borrow a 1 from the 3, it becomes 3 becomes 2, 4 becomes 14, minus 6 equals to 8, 2 minus 1 equals to 1, so this becomes 18. And then 18 divided by 3, well, according to the division table, it's 6. And then 6 times 5, obviously it's 30. So 30 is the final answer for the row on the top. The second one, let's do the second one. 10 plus 6, well, that's just 16, very easy. 16 divided by 4, that is 4. 4 times 5, 20. 20 minus 10, that is just 10. And finally, 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Very easy. Problem 4. Find the number represented by the question mark. This time we aren't given the first number, so it might be a little bit trickier, but we can work backwards to find out the actual answer. We know that something times 6 equals to 12, so of course that is just 2. And then something divided by 7 equals to 2, we know that is 14. And then something minus 10 equals to 14, that is a larger number, but we can just add 10 plus 14 together equals to 24, and we get that it's just 24. And then the second to first one, something times 6 equals to 24. We can just do 24 divided by 6, but in this case, it is 4. And finally, something divided by 2 equals to 4. That is just 8. So 8 is our question mark. Problem 5. Brett is 12 years old. Dana is half of Brett's age. Omar is 13 years older than Dana. How old is Omar? Let's make this green this time. Okay, as we know, Brett, it says that Brett is 12 years old, and Dana is half of Brett's age. Well, half of 12 is just 6, so 6 years old. And Omar is 13 years older than Dana. If Dana is 6 years old and Omar is 13 years older, we just add 6 and 13 together, which just gives us 19 years old. So Omar is 19 years old. Problem 6. Big Al the ape ate bananas from May 1st through May 5th. Each day he ate 6 more bananas than on the previous day. If he ate 32 bananas on May 5th, how many bananas did Big Al eat in total? For this problem, it is a bit tricky, but we can do it if we spend a little bit of time on it. For May 5th, he ate 32 bananas. Then, if he ate 32 bananas on May 5th, that means we just subtract 6 from 32, which gives us 26. Let's do May 1st, May 2nd, May 3rd, May 4th, and May 5th. Of course, we're working backwards. So for May 5th, we have 32. And we are given 32 minus 6 because he eats 6 more bananas each day. So 32 minus 6 equals to 26. So he ate 26 on May 4th. On May 3rd, it's 26 minus 6. Easy, that's 20. 20. And then 20 minus 6 again, that's 14. 14 for May 2nd. And finally, for the first day, 14 minus 6 equals to 8. So on May 1st, he ate 8 bananas to start off. And then the question asks us, how many bananas did Big Al eat in total? Therefore, we need to add all of these numbers together, but there is a shortcut that we can do. As we know, 14 and 26 work together very well since 6 plus 4, which is the ones digit on both these numbers, is just 10. So we can do 14 plus 26 equals to 40. So we just cross these out and just make sure it's 40. And then 8, which is on the top, plus the bottom one, 32, which is also 40. So 32 plus 8, 40. So in green, these two numbers, 40 plus the middle number, which is 20 on May 3rd, 20 equals to 100 bananas. Big Al eats 100 bananas in 5 days. Quite impressive. Problem 7. John bought 8 bags of apples. Each bag has 9 apples. He gave 36 apples to his neighbor. The remaining apples were packed into boxes of 6 apples each. How many boxes of apples were there? Let's draw this. John buys 8 bags of apples, and each bag has 9 apples. So if he buys 8 bags, and each bag has 9 apples, therefore there are 72 apples in total. And then in green, he gave 36 away. So 72 subtracted by 36 that he gave to his neighbor gives us 36 remaining. And then the remaining apples were packed into boxes of 6 apples each. So we can divide 36 by 6 equals to 6. So there were how many boxes of apples were there? There were 6 boxes. Finally, problem 8. There are 50 balls, red, green, and yellow. 14 of them are red. For the remaining balls, there are 3 times as many green as yellow. How many green balls is there? There are 14 red, as stated. 14 red balls. Let's try 14 red balls. So from here in black, we can just subtract 14 from 50 since that's a total. And that just gives us 36. So it's 36 left. And then for the remaining balls, there are 3 times as many green as yellow. So we can just do 36 divided by 4 equals to 9. And since there are 3 times as many green as yellow, we just do 3 times 9 equals to 27 green balls. And for the remaining one, there is just 9 yellow. And as you can see, these numbers all equate up to 50 balls. So how many green balls were there? There is 27 green.